guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm pulling another prank on my wife by telling her I'm getting a tattoo. Now to be honest, I genuinely have no idea myself how this tattoo came about, how we talked about it. But recently my wife, she was like if I could I would get one. Now she's currently in Pakistan, obviously I'm in the UK, and we do technically live together, but she's actually holiday in Pakistan. I'm in the UK right now, and I thought it'd be a pretty good idea for me to prank her and tell her I'm getting a tattoo. Now if I could, I genuinely have no idea which tattoo I possibly might get. So I'm about to go online on Google and search tattoo pictures and send one to her, and hopefully she believe me. If not, then I genuinely have no idea. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you do, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and without further ado, let's get started. Now if you guys remember the prank that I did during Ramadan where I basically pretended to break my fast, at first she was like, okay, what have you done? And then when I told her, and once it like sunk into her head that I broke my fast, she was like, okay, now what can we do? And then when she realized that I've actually broken my fast, she was like, why have you done that? So in the end, she actually gave a pretty good reaction. This time around, I genuinely have no idea how she might actually react, because people like it's wrong, everything like that. But I technically only have my phone, so to be honest, through my phone, I genuinely have like no idea what her reaction might actually be. So hopefully it's actually a pretty good reaction. First things first is to actually go to Google and to actually search tattoo pictures for me to send to my wife, and hopefully I can find one that looks realistic and not fake. On Google, I've actually googled like tattoo pictures, and not gonna lie, most of these do look pretty weird. I mean, I could send that one, but she'll genuinely have like no idea that possibly could be my arm. But if I change the entire thing brown, then it could be my arm. I have no idea. But I'm going through each one, and not a single one looks close like my hand. This one looks exactly like my hand, so I could send this and hopefully she believe me. Just for comparison, this is my hand, and then this is the hand on the picture. Wait, what's wrong with it? Alert, what's wrong with it? Wait, is the camera like not focusing? I have no idea. Anyway, like I was saying before, I will show you guys my hand. So this is my hand, and then this is the hand on the picture, and I got to admit, both hands do look the exact same. I think, like, I mean, it is realistic that that could be my hand, so hopefully she believe me. Not gonna lie guys, I am praying, genuinely praying that she'll give a pretty good reaction. Now with my wife, sometimes she'll be like, okay, it's fine, you done it, but this time around I really want her to give a pretty good reaction, and hopefully she does. Right guys, I am about to drop the first message. Basically I got something to tell you, so I am about to send that, and hopefully she reply very quickly. Now boys and girls, oh, she's typing. Okay, she said what? So do I tell her? No, I'm slightly nervous. Like my hand are literally shaking. Like when I tell you my hand is shaking, literally my hand is like, you know, shaking. Possibly on camera it's not showing, but in real life my hand is shaking. I am so nervous. So I am about to drop her the message telling her that I got a tattoo, and hopefully the picture that I've chosen, she'll believe it, that's actually my hand. Right guys, I've actually got the picture here, and I'm actually gonna send it on disappearing, so she'll be like, oh, what's that? And then I'm gonna send it, and hopefully, you know, she'll see it, she'll react pretty good. I have no idea, but I am slightly nervous. Once again, it's a waiting game, and by the way, the Wi-Fi in Pakistan is genuinely so bad, but she's seen the photo, she's opened it, and now I am sat here waiting for a reply, and hopefully she'll get back to me in like 2 or 3 seconds. To be honest, she might be looking at it, like I genuinely have no idea what her reaction might be. Oh, she's typing. Is this your hand? Yo, it's not yours. Yo, so first of all, she's like, it's not your hand, so I have to like make her believe that's my hand. One of the annoying things about my wife is that when I type into her WhatsApp, she'll literally go offline. Like if I'm online and talking to her, she'll mid go offline, and it's so annoying. So guys, this is the conversation so far. So I've told her, yes, it's my hand, and she was like, no, it's not, you got a tattoo. So I'm gonna say to her, yes, I did. Right, I've typed yes I did, and let's see what she might say now. I mean, she possibly might be telling everybody else I got a tattoo, I have no idea, but we'll see what happens. Okay, she's online, she's typing. Why? she's actually saying why. Grandma going to kill you. Basically, what she mean by grandma going to kill me is that in my family, if we want to do something, travel somewhere, go somewhere, the first person that we tell is my grandma. Obviously, I tricked her that I actually got a tattoo, and she's thinking that I've actually got a tattoo, but I told no one, especially not grandma. So she's thinking that when I go see my grandma's gonna kill me, but in reality both of my hands are literally bare. So I've typed she knows, I'm gonna send that and see what she says. Hopefully she'll reply back straight away. Hope she's online. She must be panicking because she's coming online straight away. So she's definitely 100% panicking. Or maybe she's told someone, or maybe she's actually ringing my mom. I have no idea, but hopefully she's not, because if she does, then my mom will definitely go crazy at me. Update, so basically she said, what did she say? And I said, she said it looks very nice. She's thinking there's no way that my grandma actually said that, because she's probably thinking that I've actually got a tattoo and my grandma actually said this. This is too funny, guys. This is too funny. Guys, she's actually believing me. Literally, she's actually believing me. She said, is it a sticker or a proper thing? How is that possible? So she thinks I've actually sent a WhatsApp sticker, but in reality, it's actually my hand. So I'm about to say to her, yes, it's real. Yes, it's real. Guys, honestly, if she finds out that this actually is a prank, she is going to kill me. She's using my line. She's using my line. She's pretty confused right now. I'm telling you guys, she's actually pretty confused. Wait, I'm not gonna hold your hand now. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean by that? Why? Wait, what do you mean that she's not gonna hold my hand? Just because I have a tattoo on my hand doesn't mean that she's gonna hold my hand no more. Yo. This is crazy. Not gonna lie, guys, this is actually pretty crazy. Now she is saying that she's not gonna hold my hand because I actually have a tattoo on my hand. Bearing in mind, both of my hands are literally bare. I literally have nothing on both of my hands because she thinks I actually have a tattoo on my hand. Honestly, yo, this is pretty crazy, I can't lie. Anyway, now that I basically kind of like pranked her and she actually believes me that on my hand I've actually got a tattoo, I thought it'd be a pretty good idea if I now message her sisters and make them believe I've actually got a tattoo on my hand and see what they say. I've actually dropped a message on the group chat and hopefully her sisters will also believe me as well. I feel like they might do, I have no idea. My wife actually thinks I've actually got a tattoo on my hand, so she actually thinks right now that I've gone to a tattoo place and got a tattoo on my hand, and because of this tattoo she will now not hold my hand. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Genuinely, what's going on? But hopefully her sisters, they believe me, but we'll see what happens. So on the group chat I posted a picture. Obviously I've sent it as like once, and then my wife sent this gif, and then this gif. Oh, yo, that's actually pretty offensive, I can't lie. And then this gif. Okay, it's like in a fire, I have no idea what it is, but so far my wife, she believes me, so I'm gonna give it like a half an hour or so, and then hopefully the two sisters, they reply back, and hopefully they might like my tattoo. I have no idea. One of the things that I'm slightly nervous about is that anything that I do, it will go around everywhere. Like if I do something, literally the entire world will know about it, and that's actually pretty crazy. So me thinking that I basically pranked my wife that I've actually got a tattoo, she possibly might tell her sisters or her mom or anyone like that, and then they will all believe me that I've actually got a tattoo. But one of the things I find pretty funny is that when they ring my parents and tell my parents that Usman's got a tattoo on his hand, and when my parents see my hand, they'll be like, there's nothing there. And then, not gonna lie, I do feel kind of bad for like pranking them because right now he's actually believing me, but hopefully it doesn't go too far. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm gonna give it half an hour or so and get some food, and by the time I actually got my food, hopefully her two sisters, they reply back, and hopefully they'll believe me. If they don't, then they don't. Right guys, time has gone on. It is currently about 4:30 and I left it for an hour, and basically both of my wife's sisters have gotten back to me, and to be honest, I've not seen their reaction, so hopefully their reaction is actually a pretty good reaction. Basically one of them sent like this weird gif thing, and then one of them sent like a knife, and to be honest, I think them seeing like this tattoo and thinking it's actually real, they might think I've actually gone crazy. Then I basically got another reply from my wife because I said, so it's normal, and she said, no, why did you do this? So I think it's time to tell her that it's actually a prank. Now when I tell her that all of this is actually a prank, hopefully she'll remain calm, everything like that, that, and fingers crossed she will not go crazy at me. Honestly, I am so nervous, but my hands are literally shaking. So in the message I've typed, because it's a prank, so I'm about to send it, and hopefully we'll see what she replies back. Hopefully she replied back a lot quickly, but we'll see how long she takes. Right guys, she replied back and she said, of course I knew it was a prank. Basically, she had no idea, genuinely no idea that it was actually a prank, but it looks like either she believed it or she fell for it. I have no idea. But I think that she basically tried to act cool and say, yeah, I knew, but genuinely I personally think that she actually had no idea it was actually a prank. So now she's acting pretty cool and being like, yeah, I know already. So it's now time to tell her sisters and see what they say. So I messaged them and they were like, yeah, we know it's a prank. Now when I first told them, they were like, Usman, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? So I personally believe that when I told them, they literally had no idea it was a prank. And now that I told them it was a prank, they were like, yeah, we know. So I personally believe now they're trying to act cool, everything like that. But I know I actually pranked them. So yeah guys, that's me pranking my wife and her sisters into thinking I basically have a tattoo on my hand, and in reality I don't. Now when I first told them that I basically have a tattoo on my hand, they were like, Usman, what are you doing? And then when I told them it was a prank, they were like, yeah, we know. I personally believe that I actually had no idea that was a prank, but now they're playing it cool. Let me know down below if you guys think I've actually pranked them properly or not, because I personally believe I've actually pranked them. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy. If you did, smash a big thumbs up, subscribe down below. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want some real pranks, because in a few days time I'm about to go to Pakistan. So if you guys want some real pranks, let me know, and I'll see you all for a brand new video very soon. Peace.